Hello, welcome back to Everyday Sports Mania. The AFC Championship, the AFC and NFC Championships have come to an end. And now we got Super Bowl 54 coming up in 2 weeks. And we got the Kansas City Chiefs representing the AFC and the San Francisco 49ers representing the NFC. So today we're going to be talking about the AFC game today, the AFC game on Sunday, and that was the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, anyway, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans was a thriller. A lot of people were expecting the Tennessee Titans to go to the Super Bowl, maybe even win it, but sadly their run came to an end on a 35-24 loss against the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs are surprisingly the only team that has limited Derrick Henry here in the playoffs. Derrick Henry getting over 125 rushing yards in both against the Patriots and against the Ravens. But now in Kansas City, sitting there, I don't think he was very much limited, as they didn't seem too good, as they got Derrick Henry 19 rushes, 69 yards, and 1 touchdown. His a surprising 13-yard rush, that was his longest. Usually he's getting maybe 50 plus for rushes for his long, and that's the case scenario against the Patriots and the Ravens. But this game, the Chiefs they've done very well. Ever since week 9, the defense has been outstanding, and it continues in the playoffs. So the Chiefs only limit him to 3.6 yards per carry, and they also limit Tannehill to only 209 yards. One of Tannehill's best passing games of the playoffs, as the Titans really noticed that about midway in, they couldn't get the running game going, so they need to depend on the pass. And they had Corey Davis 65 yards on 5 catches. They had A.J. Brown 30 catches, 51 yards. And then they had Adam Humphries 4 catches, 25 yards. And Adam Humphries coming back off of an injury. He was out for 6 games, but the Titans, a sad way to end their year. But on to the Chiefs now. The Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, in the last 2 games against the Texans, when he played against the Texans and against the Titans, you've seen him run the ball. He hasn't doubted the run, and the run has worked for him, as he runs 8 rushes, 53 yards, and 6.6 yards per carry for a touchdown. He throws also 23 for 35, and he's 294 yards, 3 touchdowns, and that led them to a victory. Damian Williams was also a big factor, 16 rushes, 45 yards. And the Chiefs, off the Super Bowl 54 in this game, if you look at their stats, they very much deserve this. Sammy Watkins having a breakout game, 10 targets, 7 receptions, 114 yards, and he averaged 16.3 yards per catch and a touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 7 targets, 5 receptions, 67 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill has become a great factor for this Chiefs team lately, as Travis Kelce, he wasn't really looked at that much in this game. Travis Kelce was often double covered, sometimes even triple covered by that Titans defense, but they looked at Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill and Sammy Watkins got it done. And DeMarcus Robinson, 2 catches, 31 yards. Damian Williams, 5 catches, 44 yards. So the Chiefs, they've done a very good game for them, and not so much for Tennessee. First downs, Kansas City had 27, Tennessee only had 20. Third down efficiency, it really helped the Chiefs, 6 for 10, and a much higher percentage than the Titans. Fourth down efficiency, they were 1 for 1. The Titans were 2 for 3. And the Chiefs, they didn't really need to go for it on fourth down. It was never a 3-point game, and it was, but there never was really an real intense part of the game where 2 minutes left, 2017 or 23-20, where they really needed to get the game, where they really need to seal it up. But total yards, Kansas City 404, much more than Tennessee 295. For the passing yards, Mahomes, he's still Mahomes. What I said about earlier, Mahomes running the ball, I'm not talking about Mahomes becoming Lamar Jackson and running the ball crazy, but he's really gotten to know that he has to run when he needs to and pass when he needs to too. So they get 292 passing yards, Tennessee 210. Usually Tennessee's getting about maybe 100 passing yards because they're focusing on Derrick Henry to carry the team, but not today. 85 rushing yards for the Tennessee Titans. That wasn't their go-to plan. They weren't thinking about the pass too much, Mike Vrabel. But Mike Vrabel did like how Tannehill played. And I think the Tennessee will be back. The rushing yards, the Chiefs 112. Everything went well for the Chiefs, and I think everything might go well next week. And they had total rushes 27 for the Chiefs, 23 for the Tennessee Titans. No turnovers in this game. Both teams played very safe. They didn't want to force any turnovers, and ended up there were no turnovers. Sacks, three sacks by Tennessee, 2 by Kansas City. Kansas City, that D-line, they didn't need many sacks. All they really needed was to stop Derrick Henry, and they did that very well. Derrick Henry, it's still 63 yards. 65 yards is still a lot. I'm not saying that they limited him like crazy. They just shut him down where he couldn't carry the team. And sacked yards 2 for the Chiefs, 27 for the Titans. And penalties, the Chiefs 9 for 61, the Titans 8 for 85. And we'll conclude. And the Chiefs taking the win 35-24. Chiefs are off to play the 49ers, and in the next episode, we'll be talking about the Packers and the 49ers game, which was intense as well. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Click that like button, click that bell, and click the subscribe button for more videos coming out. Anyway, have a great day. And who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl? Goodbye.